Owning a 1000cc sport bike in college, necessary? Probably not. Fun? Hell yeah. Anyone that tells you need to own a 1000cc motorcycle in college is not your friend. They're trying to kill you, because that's what this bike will do to you. This is a 2007 CBR1000rr, and I absolutely love this bike. I've had this bike a little over a year now. I had it during my senior year of college, and I'm in my first year of grad school, and I love this thing. I can't imagine going back down to a 600. But let's go ahead and get this vlog started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to start off with is the power. Heck yes, this power on this bike is absolutely ridiculous. No one should be able to have access to this kind of power on the streets. It's unnecessary, it's going to get you in trouble, it's illegal. But it's so much fun and so freaking addicting. Oh my gosh, like this gives you one of the best feelings you'll ever have, just riding. Like literally I can just like that and it's up. Like, oh my god, this thing just will never get old. In the city it sucks because I don't get to use it. The speed limit is 25 miles an hour. On this bike, 25 miles an hour is probably about at $3 grand. So going to and from class, it's definitely unnecessary. However, one thing I will say about the Power 1000 versus the 600 is that it's more consistent. So my power band kicks in around like 2,500 RPMs, and it feels the same throughout the power band. Yeah, I'm accelerating a lot quicker, but it's a lot more consistent. On the 600, it's nothing, 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 and then about 9,000 RPMs it kicks in, and it's just a whole different bike. On this bike, it's consistent, so it feels the same, so you get used to the power, and it's not a huge shock when the power comes on, because it comes on so early. And also, another thing I love about the power on this bike is the torque. In the city, the torque is awesome. I don't need to accelerate to 8 grand to feel any power, to get an adrenaline rush. I already have that adrenaline rush at about 2,500 RPMs. It hits me, I feel the power, and I'm like, oh, I love this freaking bike. It's awesome. 2, gas mileage. Oh man, this is gonna upset some people, but the gas mileage on this bike is absolute trash in the city. Oh my gosh. When I was in undergrad, I would get on the highway to go to class, and I could hit 100 every day. I got on the entrance ramp, I hit 100. Going to class, on the entrance ramp, leaving class, I hit 100. It was easy. I could stretch the legs on this bike, no problem. I didn't have to sit in a lot of traffic. So I would say I was getting about 35, 40 miles per gallon. On the highway, this bike's amazing. I get 60 easy because the RPM sits so low. But in the city where I'm doing grad school at the University of Kentucky up in Lexington, oh my gosh, I would say I get around 25, 30 if I'm lucky, sometimes 20 depending on how much traffic I'm sitting in, because the bike's not moving. And it sucks, I will say. Like my gas lights sometimes they come on at 70, 80 miles to the tank. I'm like, what the heck is this trash, man? So yeah, if you're looking for gas mileage, I'm sorry, 1000cc is not your bike. You need to go with a 600 or 250. The 250 is really where you're gonna see the best gas mileage, hands down. Insurance. Insurance is another thing you guys are not going to want to hear about this bike. Insurance on this bike sucks. On my 600, I had a F4i, I had a 600rr, CBR1000rr, and I had an R6, the 2008 R6. The most I paid for insurance, which includes comprehensive, and if you get hit by a driver that doesn't have insurance, I was paying about 40 bucks for that. That's it. 40 bucks a month. My record, I only have one speeding ticket that I got about 6 years ago. Other than that, my record is clear. 40 bucks a month was the most I paid on all 3 of those bikes. For this bike, oh man, I'm paying, let's just say I'm paying more than double of that. Close to 100. It's absolutely ridiculous. But it's the cost you pay to have a premium, fast sport bike. Like that's just one of the prices you have to pay. Next thing I would say is theft. Theft is definitely something that I'm worried about with this bike. Uh-oh, it's gonna turn yellow. Nope. Because 1000cc bikes are more likely to get stolen than the 600cc bikes because they're a lot more rare. On campus, there's not a lot of 1000cc bikes at all. There's probably about a handful of them. Most of them are 600 and 250s because that's what's practical, obviously. So theft is a concern, especially when I'm leaving my bike in the same place day in and day out throughout the weeks. You can kind of figure out my schedule. Luckily, where I work on campus, I can hide my bike in the garage. So sometimes I'll do that just to keep it a little different so that people aren't picking up on my habits. But it definitely is a concern. Especially if in college housing, if you live in an apartment or if you live in a house where you can't put it somewhere secure, it's definitely something to be worried about. Luckily, my house, where I park it, you can't see it from the street. It's very hidden. So this is my opinion. You're entitled to your own opinion. The looks of 1000cc and the beefiness beats anything in the 600 class. Like I said, that's my personal opinion. Everyone's welcome to their own opinion, but I'm a big guy. I'm not that tall. I'm 6 foot, but I'm 225 pounds. I'm athletically built. So on a 600, I look like a massive giant. Like, I have videos and pictures of that my friends would record of me, and I look absolutely ridiculous sitting on a 600cc bike. 1000 suits me better. It's more comfortable for commuting, and it's bigger. It just suits my body type a lot better than the 600 did. So the notorious topic, the last topic I'm gonna talk about is girls. Girls, okay, yeah, some girls do dig the motorcycle. It's like half and half, I would say. Some girls are like, oh my god, that's so hot. The other half of them are like, oh, that's dangerous. Why do you ride a motorcycle? Are you a douchebag? Like, so that's split 50-50. And honestly, I would say I've gotten more dudes, made more dude friends than girlfriends on a motorcycle. Like, cause you'll have dudes come to you, oh man, I want to ride, bro. Like how do you do that, man? Like, what do I need to do? Like, oh, this is a sick, nice bike. You get way more dudes attracted to your bike than girls. So don't get a motorcycle expecting you're getting a bunch of girls. That's not going to happen at all. Like, this, sorry to burst your bubble, but that's not happening. And one more topic before we go is, yes, the community is awesome. When you have a 1000cc bike, especially on college campus, there are not a lot of other 1000cc motorcycles, especially sport bikes. So when you are kind of looked up to as a leader, as like cocky as that sounds, I'm not trying to be cocky, it's the truth. When you go on group rides and stuff, like, people kind of expect you to lead. Oh yeah, baby, drag me, baby. People do kind of expect you to be the leader on the group rides because you're on a faster bike, you're on a bigger, better bike than them. So a lot of them expect you to be a better rider, which sometimes isn't the case. I'm not gonna act like I'm the best rider on college campus. I could be, I could not be, who knows? Last cool thing probably that goes along with the looks is that I've come out to people outside taking pictures of my bike before, FaceTiming my bike. I've had friends come in while I'm at work and be like, hey, someone's outside taking a picture of your bike. It is such a cool feeling. Like, I never would have thought that I would own a vehicle that someone would want to take pictures of and share with their friends. So that's the last cool part about owning a 1000cc bike. Like I said, if you guys have anything you want to add, anything you disagree with, comment down below in the comment section. I'll be there reading y'all's comments. I will definitely respond to all of them. So that's it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Fast Lane D is out. Peace.